conversation a little bit ago. Going through a lot of things, a lot of prayers, and I was going through, and it was really nice finding a lot of the old prayers, and that will help me through my journey as a Catholic and as a Christian, my daily life. What I want to talk about today is tithing. It's from an old word, to tithe, and it means to give a tenth. So when we tithe, are we just tithing our money? Because we are given 3 specific gifts: our time, our talent, and our money. We are supposed to give the first fruits of all of them, according to how the word tithe is. So, do we actually tithe the way we're supposed to? Do we tithe our time like we are supposed to? We got 24 hours in a day. That's 2.4 hours that we are supposed to give to God in prayer, sacred or reading of the sacred scriptures, and meditation on His divine will and all that. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes. We are given it a lot of prayers and the scriptures and meditations of the saints, their homilies, etc. And we have enough time to give this. We have 24 hours. We can give 2 hours and 20 minutes to God. One of the best ways that I found to do this is if you have an iPod or an MP3, what I've done is I've downloaded the Latin Rosary. So I got the joyful, glorious, sorrowful, and luminous mysteries all there, and I listen to them while I'm at work. I also have this Chaplet of Divine Mercy, and I listen to it at work every day. That's about an hour and a half. Plus, I do the Liturgy of the Divine Office. So I say the prayer of the Church every single day that I can, and it's in the morning, mid-morning, or at noon, mid-afternoon, evening, and then Vespers, night prayer. This is the prayer of the Church. This is what we all, as the laity, with the whole Church, are supposed to pray every single day. We should. Don't have to, but we should. And that usually gives 2.4 hours to God. Yes, during work that I'm listening to the Rosary, but my heart is in it. Even though my mind is focused on my work, my heart is in it. And in fact, it is the Latin version of the prayers. The beauty of it is it touches me right where it needs, and it changes me. I feel it. I feel closer to God. I feel better. So tithing our time is very, very important. I get more on my day than anything. I get more energy. He gives me more life, and I love it. I thank God for that. Our money. Do we tithe our money correctly? We're supposed to give 10% of the first fruits. Sometimes that is not possible, it seems like, because we get our check from work. Then we pay all our bills, and then our food, clothing, or clothes, shelter. So, food, shelter, and the necessities. And then Sunday comes. Oh crap, we don't have 10%. It's not, it sucks. It's not so bad, but we need to make a valiant effort, for sure. And one of the things we need to do is be good stewards of the money. And that is learning how to get out of debt. To reduce our debt, reduce our expenses, so then we can give the first fruits of our money. Well, it's not really our money, it's God's money that we are using for ourselves and our families. He's blessed us with this money. We are supposed to use it as stewards and use it wisely. And yet here we are in a modern culture, our modern world. It's materialistic. We have debt. We have too many expenses. We're not living a simple life. And we need to live a simple life. Talent. We all have talents. We all have skills. We all have gifts. Are we using our talents for God? We can use them for ourselves and for others, but are we using them for God? Like, one of the things my skills is I'm good with my hands. As a machinist, I can figure things out. So I can actually watch a video on plumbing and I could fix plumbing. I can do electrical, I can do woodwork, and stuff like that. Are we using our talents to serve? Well, that's one of the things I really need to work on for myself, is using my talents, my skills to serve the Lord. We can do this through Habitat for Humanity, Feed My Starving Children, any other charitable works that we can do. I mean, there's so many out there. It's so simple, so easy, and yet we have such a hard time getting over the hump because we are so selfish, so self-centered, and our minds racing because we are so distracted by everyday life. I mean, this is who we are supposed to be as Christians. We are supposed to tithe. Now, I did the 10% of each one, but it may be of each, and it may be 10% of all of it, so it's divided, or whatever. I don't really know. I've asked several people, and they say they do not know. All I know is supposed to tithe on time, talent, and money. They don't know if it's 10% of each or of all together, so 10% divided into the three. Hopefully we can just start tithing the way we're supposed to. Ask for guidance, and intercede to the angels and saints to help guide you. Pray to our Lord and to help you discern what we need to do. I mean, if it's the 3% or the 10% through all of them, then I am definitely covered, because I give 10% in prayer, and then I do what I can monetarily and what I can with talent-wise, but I still need to work on that one a lot, because that one fails, especially, and the money one time, I got it good, but I need the monetary and use of my talents, or both need to be worked on, because they are like 1% maybe. So I need to really, really focus on that and work on that. Like and share this video. Comment below anything that if you guys know the answer to the big question, if it's all three, or in total, or just 10% for each. This is Catholic Phoenix signing off.